Hello. All right. Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh, Friday. Oh, okay. So Friday we were supposed to do something and we didn't. So I'm thinking about what we should, or if we should wait till next Friday, or we should wait um Friday, or wait till Saturday or Sunday. Um, should we wait till? Um, what did you say? Oh, last Friday or this last week, I didn't stream because I was busy. So, and I know we were supposed to do something Friday, but we didn't. So, either wait, this Friday, um, Friday, Friday, we might do something. I don't know. I want to, but I don't know what to do. Um, um, next Friday or Saturday, we are making a cake because it's my birthday. So we're just gonna make the cake on stream and eat it. I'm showing you what I got. I did want to make a full strawberry one because I don't like chocolate. So I did want to get a full strawberry one. But then I didn't know if it was like too much strawberry. So got the cooking oil. Yeah, cooking oil. Um, we got some sprinkles. And we got the cake. This is the one I got. I got Funfetti Celebrations. It includes cake, the cake mix, and decorated sprinkles. See this? This is what I want to make. This is what we're gonna make. Friday. No. Wait, what day should we make it? Should we make it the week before? Should we make it the week before? Or because it's on the 29th, so should we make it this week on Saturday or Friday, or should we wait till the first? I say we make it this Friday. Am I lagging? I say we make it this Friday because next Friday is gonna be the first, so it's basically the next month. So it's not my birthday anymore. Um, so we might make it this Friday. And yeah, so I forgot something. Y'all see this? This is all it comes with right here. So y'all see what is missing? Yeah. We don't have no frosting, bro. I forgot the frosting. I forgot to get the frosting. So I'm gonna get that tomorrow on Monday. So that we have it by Friday this week. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do this Saturday, Friday. We're gonna make a cake on stream because it's my birthday. And yeah, that's basically what we're gonna do because I didn't Dude, I didn't do nothing last Friday, so we gotta do something this Friday. And I was thinking about the pool. You know, I was gonna get the pool thing. I was thinking about doing that, but I don't know what that would bring interesting to y'all to watch. So I don't know what we could do. So after this Friday stream, coming up this Friday, um, I'm gonna think of some other different ideas. I'm thinking about going out, like streaming in public, and just going out, just live streaming. But I don't know where to do, and I don't know where to go. So maybe if y'all have some ideas, just I guess just let me know. I did see last night. I did see people trying Arby's, bro. It looks so disgusting. Watch, I'll show y'all a video right now. There's a video. I don't know if I liked it. I think I did like. I don't know if it was on TikTok or if it was on Instagram. If it was a reel, I don't remember. But bro, it was so disgusting, bro. I'm scared. I don't know who eat. I don't even know who eats Arby's anymore, bro. Last night I was watching videos and it was so funny. Like I think it was on Instagram Reels. Yeah, I think it was on Instagram Reels. Um, yeah, I think it was on Instagram Reels. Um, yeah, am I lagging? Bro, last night the power went out and it was actually so bad. It was so bad. And then I went outside in like boots in like a rain. Not it's like a windbreaker. I tried to go turn the power back on, bro. I couldn't. It was like I almost died in the rain. It was actually so bad. Um, so this stream, I wanted to um I had videos that I wanted to watch and react to. So I think we should just do that today. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm a live stream tomorrow. Um, should I? I don't know, but I am. Let's go see if we can find the video first. I wanted to change the way I am when I screen share, cause I don't know. Um, cause I don't like the like me being in the little corner. Cause I do, but I don't because you have to watch chat in order for me for y'all to see me. But I don't even know if y'all see me. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So this is what I want to react to. Cone is what we were gonna watch yesterday, but some of these are 3 hours long though. We don't want to watch Mojo. Though. I want to look for a good video though. Let me show y'all, so that y'all just won't be watching my. Oh. Um. Uh. 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 What did I just do? Oh. All right. Wait. Can I change me? I can't move me. Oh. I can't. So let me just go up here. And yeah. So I guess we're gonna have to stay on that little train. Um. Yeah, look, so look, I don't want to this one. Should we watch this one? 24.
Out to be true. Project Hemisphere. If you're watching this video, you likely know what a wiretap is, right? Maybe you watched a movie about mafia bosses or drug lords and the police are trying to get information on them and they tap their phone. That's a real thing, and in those situations, that's a useful tool. But what if I told you the American government actually had a partnership with the third largest cell provider in all of the United States to track all of their customers' data? Well, hopefully you'd believe.
Almost something like more scary, you know?
78, a 22-year-old single mother of 2 kids named Yaiko Taguchi was working her usual shift in Tokyo, Japan's cabaret Hollywood. After finishing her shift right at around midnight, Yaiko left the cabaret through the front door and was never seen again. At first, nobody thought that anything serious had happened to Yaiko. In fact, several years later, her manager was questioned, and he claims that everyone thought she had quit when she failed to show up. At around that time, there had been rumors going around that several North Korean spies were working undercover in Japan looking to abduct innocent citizens and hold them as hostages back in North Korea. However, this was seen by the Japanese government as nothing more than a conspiracy theory that couldn't possibly be true. Sadly, the missing case of Yaiko went cold, and it wasn't until almost a decade later that a clue to her whereabouts emerged following a disturbing chain of events. In November 1987, as South Korea was preparing to host the Olympics in the capital city of Seoul, a Korean Airlines plane blew up in mid-air as it was flying over the Andaman Sea, taking
Oh,
the...
let's see this guy's channel. Scary, spooky skeleton. Spooky, scary skeleton. Danger, thunders, but let's watch this.
Theory expert? Well, all right. It's time to prove it. From fake moon landings to billionaires hijacking elections with satellites, these 100 theories are as wild as they are real. Well, sort of. I'm Mike with List 25, and here are 100 conspiracies.
Actually, watch this. This actually looks
Imagine being able to
so
build an app with your
interesting.
name on it, just by thinking about it.
Can y'all hear me though?
Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
Yeah,
100 conspiracies. There's a conspiracy theory going around that basically says just about every celebrity is secretly trans. And no, I'm not exaggerating. It's called transvestigation. And the idea is that some of the stars like Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Barack Obama, you name it, are all part of a bizarre ritualistic scheme to hide their true gender. The evidence? Well, shoulder width, hand size, the way they sit, talk, walk. I mean, just pick anything. That's the level we're working with here. It's the type of conspiracy that managed to grab everything from the Freemasons to pizza emojis and just kept going. After the US's most recent election, a theory started making the rounds that Elon Musk teamed up with Donald Trump to rig the election results with his Starlink satellites. According to the claims, the satellites were used to interfere with the vote counts, and then a few of them got blown up for good measure to destroy the evidence. It was a bold story that spread fast, but when journalists and cybersecurity officials eventually looked into it, there was nothing there. There were no missing satellites, no evidence of any tampering. In fact, there was no proof of any kind. The Associated Press called the claims baseless, and the director of CISA was quick to confirm that they had no merit.
Kind of bad.
In October 2024, Kristen Cavallari, yes, that lady from the real Orange County, confidently told all her podcast listeners that Kanye West and Britney Spears had been replaced by clones. Yep. She pointed to changes in their looks and behavior and even made a reference to the time Kanye
No,
said
this was a different one. This one is kind of. No, I don't like this one. This was kind of buns. Watch Mojo.
They're not their president.
It's too loud.
Throughout history, numerous conspiracy theories have emerged, often causing
9/11 conspiracy theory suggests that the September 11th, 2001 terrorist attacks were either deliberately orchestrated by the US government or they allowed it to happen in order to justify military interventions in domestic policies. While the official account attributes the attacks to the Islamic extremist group Al-Qaeda, led by
You know Bruce Lee's not really dead, don't you?
Yes, in a book.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most popular and widespread conspiracy theories.
After a century of dominating the world's soft drink market, Coca-Cola is changing.
Number 30, the MLB juiced their baseballs.
There it is! 62!
Wait, this one actually might be good. I actually want to watch it.
Picked a great name, but your voice doesn't quite match it?
We have a fix.
This one actually might seem decent.
150 lag-free real-time voice changers and unlimited soundboards. Whether you want to speak with a realistic
Battlefield radio voice
or clear up your comms with the voice enhancer, our app works with any gamer app that supports voice chat.
Sound off of the voice that matches your main.
Or assemble and deploy your best audio memes with perfect timing. Add voice mod to your loadout today.
Touch first, Mark! You are the new single-season home run king!
Let's start with a rather harmless theory before things get dour. Home runs in baseball were skyrocketing to record levels in the late 1990s, leading many to believe that Major League Baseball was intentionally juicing the balls to increase offensive production. The sport was in a dark age in the mid-1990s, led by the infamous strike of 1994. According to the conspiracy, MLB wanted to bring fans back, so they juiced the baseballs to increase home runs and generate public interest in a home run race.
I feel like
this
that's
theory
something,
was mostly
like
dropped when it was discovered that steroid use increased substantially in the late 1990s. But therein lies another conspiracy. Did the MLB look the other way and allow steroids to be used?
Of course, we all used PEDs in that time, but
oh my god, why does this happen every single time, bro?
They asked Mark McGwire a question. They said, Mark, do you think you would have broken the home run record without using PEDs? And he says, yes, I agree with him 100%. I'm going to tell you why.
Number 29, the dead internet theory.
Now, Meta has just publicly announced that they are doing their best to make dead internet theory not just a theory, but the reality.
As AI becomes increasingly prevalent, so too does the dead internet theory. This postulates that everything you see online, or at least a large majority, is generated by bots and artificial intelligence. Discussion threads on Reddit, bots talking to each other. Cool photos and videos on Instagram, AI. The reasons for this vary, but some believe that it is designed to manipulate public opinion, promote products, or push specific narratives. An increased awareness of AI content and social media manipulation in recent years have only fueled these beliefs. Indeed, there may be something to this. According to cybersecurity company Imperva, bots made up 49.6% of all internet activity in 2024.
100%. It's a new baby bot. Its name, @LoserDonaldTrump. Someone out there wrote some computer code to create a Twitter account with just one purpose: pump out posts slamming Donald Trump.
Number 28. The Titanic was intentionally sunk.
But this ship can't sink.
Bro, have y'all seen that video? It was about the Titanic and it like sunk. Like the museum like started flooding. Bro, I saw that video. I think it was on Instagram. Or was it on TikTok? It was on one of these platforms, bro. And I saw like that the Titanic, like, you know how they got the like little museum? I saw that they like it like flooded kind of, and that was like the only area that actually flooded. That was crazy.
Made of iron, sir. I assure you, she can. And she will.
Ask people what happened to the Titanic, and most will correctly tell you that it hit an iceberg. But there are some out there who believe that the iceberg was merely a convenient scapegoat. There are a number of conspiracy theories related to the sinking, like the idea that the brand new Titanic was swapped with her damaged sister Olympic in some kind of insurance scam. Another prominent, if somewhat libelous theory, contends that financier JP Morgan had the Titanic sunk to kill off some business rivals who were traveling on board. Of course, neither of these theories have any substantial evidence to back them up, but that—
Bro, I still think the Titanic is like fake. I don't know why, but like not like fake, but like I feel like it was like like it's just a story, but like it actually happened. Like I forget that it actually happened.
It doesn't stop people from believing them.
Mr. Andrews, I saw the iceberg, and I see it in your eyes. Please tell me the truth.
Number 27. Countless celebrities have faked their deaths. We don't know what it is, but some people just refuse to accept that certain celebrities are dead.
But if I was a celebrity, like a well-known celebrity, I think I would want to fake my death too. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't know. I just don't like all the attention and like stuff like that. So like, I mean, there's multiple reasons why celebrities probably fake their death. I'm just saying, like, if I was actually well known and like, I'm talking about like Michael Jackson type, like, you know what I'm talking about, like that type known, then I would probably want to fake my death too, just to get like some what's it called, just like not be in the spotlight so much. Basically what I'm saying.
Tupac supposedly survived his shooting and is now living in Cuba. Elvis grew sick of the fame and disappeared, fueling countless sightings throughout the years. Bruce Lee supposedly faked his death to go fight the triads in Hong Kong.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I was well known, like, I would want to fake my death too, just to like chill, like not be in the spotlight so much.
Kong.
Yeah, I reckon that's true, because if you were going to send someone undercover to investigate the triads, you'd probably want the world's most famous Chinese film star.
Jim Morrison staged his death and became the recluse he always wanted to be. And perhaps the most famous of all, Andy Kaufman pretended to have cancer as some kind of elaborate prank on the public. These theories often stem from curious inconsistencies in official reports, but most of the time it's just an unwillingness to accept a tragic loss.
You die, and then you come back to life?
That's funny. That's funny. But it's not a gag, Bob. I got cancer. I got lung cancer.
This
I mean,
game.
I understand. I kind of
not ready
understand
for
why celebrities, if they do.
Number 26. New Coke was a marketing stunt.
We gave America a choice, and more people said Coke is it.
One of the biggest corporate blunders in history occurred in April 1985 when the Coca-Cola Company introduced New Coke. The classic drink was struggling against competitors, so the company decided that a reformulation was in order. New Coke had a much sweeter taste, upsetting Coke devotees. And to make matters worse, it was marketed as a full-on replacement. You liked the
Wait, didn't like old Coke used to have like actual Coke in it, and they just took it out? That's what I heard. Like, I don't know.
OG Coke? Well, too bad. The public backlash was incredible, and just 3 months later, Coke announced that it was bringing back the original. Sales skyrocketed, prompting many to believe that it was all a marketing ploy meant to get Coke back into the cultural conversation. However, executives have continuously denied this, admitting that the intense hatred of New Coke caught them off guard.
Sweeter, bolder, better. You're insane.
Number 25. Crisis actors.
This is supposed to be a man of God, but yet he's told the whole world that 26 people died in his church when nobody died. He's a liar.
To be clear, crisis actors are a real thing, often used to train first responders in emergency situations. But quote-unquote crisis actors have been a prominent conspiracy theory since at least 2012, led primarily by the controversial Alex Jones. According to its proponents, these actors are hired to play the roles of victims, witnesses, or other participants during tragic events like shootings and bombings. According to them, these events are either outright staged or the victim count is exaggerated by crisis actors. Why? Mostly for political agendas like increasing surveillance or implementing stricter gun control. This conspiracy isn't just untrue, but actively harmful, and Jones has been famously sued for defamation.
InfoWars broadcaster Alex Jones is being sued again by families of the victims of the Sandy Hook school shooting.
Number 24. Princess Diana was killed by the royal family.
We have reports from Paris that Diana, Princess of Wales, has been killed in a car accident, and that her partner, Dodi Fayed, has also been killed.
If there's one news story that dominated the 1990s, it was the death of Princess Diana. Many people refused and continue to refuse that she was killed in a car accident instigated by aggressive paparazzi and an intoxicated driver. Instead, they think she was killed by the royal family. According to many theorists,
I mean, based off like what they said she was killed by, I don't even know if I would even believe that.
the royals disapproved of Diana's relationship with Dodi Fayed and feared her mothering a Muslim child. As such, they hired professional hitmen to orchestrate the car accident and ensure that both Diana and Dodi were killed. Despite the conspiracy's enduring popularity, it has been continuously debunked, with numerous investigations ruling it an accident.
Are you happy in your mind? There's no doubt that Princess Diana's death was an accident.
What is this?
Are you absolutely? There were never any sort of nagging feelings for you after this all concluded. There's nothing you look back on and think, that was an avenue that was still open to us?
No, I'm absolutely convinced. Totally.
Number 23. COVID was caused by 5G.
Social media platforms are trying to limit the spread of conspiracy theories connecting 5G networks and the coronavirus pandemic.
By 5G? What is 5G? Like the phone 5G.
The pandemic spurned a number of outlandish conspiracy theories, but none were quite as goofy as the infamous 5G debacle. In the early days of the pandemic, many people supported the theory that 5G radiation was either causing the virus outright or weakening our immune systems, allowing it to spread more easily. The theory points to the simultaneous rollout of 5G in certain major cities and the emergence of COVID-19 as evidence of a connection. But this is simply a correlation fallacy. And unlike many on this list, this theory actually had real-world ramifications, with many vandals burning or destroying 5G towers. Fear and a lack of certainty will make people do—
Wait, but how would 5G, Oh, they just say because it goes on to the bodies and stuff. Oh, okay.
Do some shocking things.
For police in Quebec, this has fast become a familiar sight. A cellular tower set ablaze. In 1 week, police responded to 7 similar fires, all targeting cell towers.
Number 22. Holocaust denial.
The suspect targeted Temple Emmanuel's welcome sign and a back door, taping up posters that called the Holocaust fake news. We've blurred out the rest of the anti-Semitic message.
For whatever reason, many people are of the opinion that the Holocaust either never happened or has been greatly exaggerated by the history books. The theories range in scope and severity. Some believe that the Nazis did not utilize concentration camps or gas chambers. Others downplay the death toll, arguing that far less than 6 million Jews were killed and that this number is merely propaganda.
Wait, aren't there some actual real people that actually survived the Holocaust? Wouldn't they be able to actually confirm that actually happened?
And yet others claim that the entire event is a hoax, having never actually occurred at all. Of course, this conspiracy only serves to legitimize and spread hateful ideologies, and it is actually illegal in various parts of the world, including Canada, Russia, and much of Europe.
Mr. Jones, it is shocking to hear how vocally and unapologetically racist you are. Are you a Nazi?
Number 21. 9/11 was an inside job.
And more stuff is coming out now.
I feel like I kind of believe that 9/11 was kind of inside job.
Also, how much the Bush administration ignored the intelligence. It was almost like they ignored it because they wanted it to happen.
Imagine being able to build
I kind of believe that.
just by thinking about it.
I don't know.
Meet Base 44.
Oh, come off it, Jesse.
No, not oh, come off it. Wait a minute. Every war fought starts with a false flag operation.
Trauma brings out the worst conspiracy theories as people desperately try to make sense of an unimaginable situation. Or they're just trolling. Pretty much ever since it happened.
Did she just say trolling? Yo.
People have been claiming that 9/11 was an inside job perpetrated by the American government. They posit that the collapse of the buildings resemble a controlled demolition, that a missile hit the Pentagon instead of a plane, and that the military was deliberately ordered to not intervene. And why? Supposedly to expand government surveillance and justify wars in the Middle East. However, engineers, aviation experts, and intelligence analysts have overwhelmingly rejected this theory and concluded that Al-Qaeda was solely responsible.
There's a lot of circumstantial claims, a lot of innuendo, a lot of whack-a-mole, which you explain one thing away and they mention something else, and it never ends. But the reality is, this far out, no one has been able to provide a single piece of evidence that those buildings were explosively demolished.
Number 20, National Hidden Treasure. It's a very poorly kept secret that there's a hidden room behind Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. It's actually...
Wait, yeah, I heard that there was an actual, like, place you can actually go inside the heads and stuff. Wait, I think inside the heads, or you can just, like, go in somewhere. Like, there's, like, a room or door or something.
True. This has led some to theorize that it houses proof of alien life or treasure. The intent behind the area is anything but sinister, though.
Believe me, I know.
The original sculptor of the monument, Gutzon Borglum, wanted to create something he called the Hall of Records to house the recorded history of the United States for generations to come. Although Borglum only finished a tunnel during his lifetime, his daughter collaborated with the Mount Rushmore Society to build a vault with a visual history of the U.S. told through 16 porcelain enamel panels.
But you know what they should do? They should have made like a kind of like a time vault. They should have like put like a whole bunch of like ancient things and like put it and like hid it somewhere. So then like the next generation, next or next 100-year generations, they could like open it and like see what's inside. I don't know. They should
sealed off and not open to the public. Number 19.
That would have been cool.
Illuminati at the Denver airport. The design of the Denver International Airport is certainly unique and a bit, well, strange.
Exactly. Have you heard about the horse?
We're talking about a blue horse with glowing red eyes, intense murals, and a gargoyle that greets guests.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Can I borrow some pants?
Oh, and did we mention a time capsule with a Freemason symbol on the granite seal? Conspiracy theorists argue that the Freemasons have ties to the Illuminati and a new world order. The new airport was dedicated in 1994, and rumors persist to this day about how the area isn't only a hub for passengers and travel, but for the Illuminati and other secret organizations. Number 18, Shakespeare didn't...
You think they got like tunnels and like stuff under the airport?
Write all his plays.
Could it be true that the greatest writer in the English language...
VoiceMod gives you over 150 lag-free, real-time voice changers and unlimited soundboard.
...was as fictional as his plays?
Did the most famous playwright of all time even exist? Well, yes, he did. But according to this theory, he didn't write his plays. At least, not all of them. Some people claim that William Shakespeare was just a pen name used by various different writers.
I want to thank my actors. It's great acting has brought my words to life.
Then there are others who hold to the Oxfordian theory of Shakespeare authorship, which claims that the 17th Earl of Oxford, Edward de Vere, actually wrote the bard's work.
Promise me you'll keep our secret safe, that you won't expose Shakespeare.
These alternative authorship theories have gained some traction due to the lack of biographical information about Shakespeare's life, but are generally disregarded by English historians. Number 17, Lost Cosmonauts.
Are you from another planet? It's Gagarin. Gagarin went into space.
Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin was the first human to journey to outer space. Or was he? According to the Lost or Phantom Cosmonauts conspiracy theory, Gagarin was the first human to survive the journey, but he was not the first sent to space.
Rumors of lost cosmonauts have been around since at least 1965.
Allegedly, the Soviet Union launched at least 2 unsuccessful manned space flights before Gagarin's. However, any information about these flights was concealed from the public because of the ongoing Cold War.
I thought they took like animals into space before they did like human trial things.
Although most of the state's formerly restricted information has become available since the collapse of the USSR, there has been little uncovered to support this particular theory.
While the lost cosmonaut theory itself may not hold up to scrutiny, one thing's for sure. When it comes to Soviet Russia, there's plenty of stuff they don't want you to know.
Number 16, Paul is dead. If you're a diehard fan of the Beatles, then you're probably quite familiar with this conspiracy theory that Beatles bassist Paul McCartney is actually dead and was replaced in the band with a double.
According to the story, Paul McCartney died on November 9th, 1966, after his car skidded off an icy road. According to the theory, the Beatles replaced him with an imposter, a look-alike named Billy Shears.
Those who believe this theory often claim that the Beatles hid subliminal and backmasked messages in their songs as proof. In songs like Strawberry Fields Forever, there's a line where John Lennon supposedly says, "I buried Paul." Then there's Revolution 9, a song from the band's White Album that, when played backwards, is supposed to say, "Turn me on, dead man." Is it there? Maybe. But spoiler alert, Paul McCartney is very much alive.
I think you've been doing this for longer, than I've even been alive, and you've been doing it so incredibly well. And the fact that you're still here.
Bro, like, I don't know, like the music industry and like the music industry, not like the music industry, but the music industry, like all those industries, like the music, acting, what's it called, online, what's it called, like just anything entertainment wise, like I don't even trust none of that, bro. I don't know, bro. Like when people say stuff like that, like I don't even like when they make theories like that, I kind of believe them because like I don't know, those industries are low-key kind of weird. Like things happen in there and like they try to cover it up, is basically what I'm saying. And like it's weird. And I'm not even like the type of person that like gets into like conspiracy theories, stuff like that. I just like I don't believe none of that.
Today, in 2013.
Number 15, HIV/AIDS created by the CIA. It's
bro, and like the CIA and stuff like that too. Like the government, I don't trust none of that, bro. Like I don't know.
human nature to look for someone to blame in horrible situations. The HIV/AIDS crisis was just one of those moments in American history.
Some nurses feared this unknown, unnamed disease so much they wouldn't even go near someone with AIDS. The fear was pervasive.
Conspiracy theories persisted that the CIA invented the virus intentionally to attack homosexual and African American communities. Although this wasn't true, it does possess links to a real disinformation campaign propagated by the Soviet Union in the 1980s, known as Operation Infection. The intention was to implicate the United States as purveyors of biowarfare by claiming they'd developed HIV/AIDS in Fort Detrick, Maryland.
It's a crazy allegation printed in a small newspaper. No big deal, right? But fast forward just a couple of years and look what's happening. The story is spreading.
Today, Operation Infection is seen largely as a way to deflect similar accusations against the USSR over their own biowarfare operations. Number 14, Satanic Panic. In the 1980s, a moral panic swept through the US, spread by now discredited psychological practices and false accusations.
There were terrifying tales of secret satanic cults bent on tormenting and corrupting the young.
Many people became convinced that Satan worshippers were all around them, practicing ritual abuse on hapless victims. A lot of the hysteria came from conservative religious reactions to the popularity of heavy
but that is crazy, bro. That is crazy.
Metal music and role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons. The panic led to numerous accusations of ritual abuse in daycare centers, culminating in the infamous McMartin preschool trial.
There's never been any proof that there was any kind of satanic ritual abuse or satanic cult activity in a daycare center.
When I first got involved in these cases, I'll be very honest with you, I tended to believe that this was going on. But eventually, the number of cases just kept growing.
Today, it lives on in new forms, such as the far-right QAnon movement, which targets celebrities and Democrats instead.
Well, I don't know much about the movement other than I understand they like me very much.
Number 13, James Earl Ray was framed. The death of civil rights activist Martin Luther King Jr. was a devastating loss that left many questions unanswered. On April 4th, 1968, he was assassinated in a Memphis motel, purportedly by James Earl Ray. However, Ray's motivations have always remained hazy.
Now, there are mixed reports about his motivations. James Earl Ray was certainly a super racist, but it looks like greed may have also played a factor. Now, Ray was under the impression that he was going to be able to collect bounties from a cabal of rich Southerners for killing Dr. King.
This has led to theories that someone else was involved, for example, the FBI, who were running a smear campaign against King. Ray later recanted his confession, leading some to question whether he was even the shooter at all, including King's family. Given the number of enemies King had, we may never know the truth for sure.
And so they don't even know if like they might have framed him and they don't even know if it was actually him.
Sure.
Well, I don't know if there's any penalty for extraditing someone fraudulently or not, but I think...
Bro, 99 years in prison, bro, that's basically a life sentence, bro.
I can see their legal point where they've got to stick with their story.
Number 12, water fluoridation for mind control.
Guys, how do my teeth look? Pretty good? Okay, great. Fluoride in the water might be helping that, but it might also be doing other things.
Fluoride helps make human teeth stronger, but some people believe that the government is putting fluoride in drinking water for
Okay, water, like the water we use, I low-key feel like the stuff we eat, the stuff we like consume, like drink, I feel like the government low-key has like some kind of hold of it, you know, like they put stuff in the food and like in the water. But I don't know, I could be reaching though, I don't know.
Another reason, to sap away our mental strength and control the population.
The Telegraph points out
Because like they got too much like control over like everything, bro, low key.
Epidemiological study that was done there. They say fluoride in drinking water may trigger depression and weight gain.
In the 1940s, many conspiracy theorists became convinced that fluoride was part of a communist plot to take over America. Proponents have since claimed that the Nazis used fluoride to pacify people in concentration camps during World War II. While a minority of scientists do oppose water fluoridation, it isn't based on any of these wild claims, which lack any evidence.
Countries and states are going to continue being on board with fluoridation until someone finds damning evidence that they shouldn't be, which in 70 years, no one has yet found.
Number 11, Zionist occupation government conspiracy theory. The idea that a Jewish cabal runs the world goes all the way back to a fabricated document, the Protocols of the Elders of Zion, which outlined a fake plan for global domination. It was a hoax, but anti-Semitism has kept the idea alive. The theory achieved new popularity in the mid-90s, in part thanks to the efforts of the Aryan Nations, a white supremacist group from Idaho.
The hate first blossomed in 1974 when Richard Butler moved to Hayden and established the Aryan Nations World Headquarters. For decades, Butler shared his dream of a white-only homeland with recruits who came to his 20-acre compound.
It comes in many forms, from claiming that Jewish people run the entertainment industry to denying the horrors of World War II. It's a strange but tragically true glimpse into the darkest recesses of the human mind. Number 10, advance warning of Pearl Harbor. The U.S. government has been the target of several conspiracy theories throughout its history, with one of the biggest revolving around Pearl Harbor.
FDR certainly did have a motivation to deliberately withhold vital intelligence from Pearl Harbor.
This theory suggests that Franklin D. Roosevelt knew about the planned Japanese attack in December 1941, but decided not to act because he needed an excuse to get the Americans into the Second World War.
To overcome this premeditated invasion, the American people in their righteous might will win through to absolute victory.
The theory gained some traction because the American...
But I don't know, like the government could really fake anything, honestly. Like, especially in this generation, like we got AI, we got Camry fakes. What do you call it? Camry fakes. We just got a lot of things that they could really fake. But I feel like, but back then they could have too, kind of, not really, but kind of. I don't know.
Public and
It's
Congress
crazy,
were
though.
overwhelmingly against joining the conflict at the time, but it has largely been dismissed by historians.
Everyone who worked on it at the time has said then and since that we simply were not far enough along to read any of these Japanese naval messages for intelligence.
Number 9, the Earth is flat. The world is of course...
I don't believe that. I don't believe the Earth is flat. I do, but I don't. Because how couldn't the Earth be flat? I kind of believe that, but then I don't. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go do something real quick. I'll be right back. Oh shoot. Bro, why does my stream It just froze. Isn't that crazy? No, that's actually crazy. Is it raining outside? What was I gonna say? Yeah, so that was crazy. I mean, I believe some of them. I believe some of them about, the government and stuff. But that is crazy. I can't lie. I don't know. But anyways, that's actually crazy. They actually performed like actual, like, what's it called? What was it called? Manipulation? What was it called? Fuck, what was it called? I forgot what it's called, but that's actually crazy, bro. So yes, we are doing this Friday. We're making a cake, cause yeah, and that's it. So I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. I'll think about it. Yeah. I'm gonna get off because yeah.